What is up, guys? This is your boy Superior Sim. Right, to have more information regarding The Sims 4. If you guys like news, updates, and discussions, please hit the sub button. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Also, to remember, hit the notification bell and set it to personalized so you don't ever miss a video. And lastly, I do have an affiliate link with Instant Gaming to bring you guys cheaper Sims packs. If you guys click the link in the description and type in Sims, you'll see a bunch of deals for The Sims 4 and The Sims 3. If you guys are planning on buying The Sims 4 Life and Death expansion pack, you will get it at a 26% discount. But please wait until you see gameplay and reviews before you buy this. So without further ado, let's get into the content. Yeah, there is some new information I want to go over for the Life and Death expansion pack. But yeah, guys, sorry for the late upload. I was using my YouTube money to get veneers, so that's been like a whole process. But yeah, I love my new teeth, and I just want to thank you guys. I just want to thank you guys so much for the support on the channel. Anyways, moving on, heading on over to Twitter, the official Sims post is saying the Grim and his Grim turns are working. New merch coming October 9th, 8 a.m. PT. So yeah, they do have new merch at the Sim shop if you guys are into that. I personally have not bought any merch. They do have like plushies and t-shirts to show off the Grim Reaper because like the Life and Death expansion pack. I will leave the link to that in the description, but I really hope you don't click it, because buying Sims merch is wild to me, but no judgment here, do you? Okay, now recently we found out that SimGuru Morgan is the lead producer for the Sims 4 Life and Death expansion pack, and she also worked on the Sims 4 Werewolves. So obviously that is very good news, because again, the Sims 4 Werewolves game pack was such a good game pack. I would dare say it's better than some expansion packs, which is crazy because that pack is only $20 and the other shitty expansions are $40, so it just doesn't make any sense. There was so much gameplay, objects, clothing, and the lore was just so amazing. Now there was a new trailer made by Mortimer Goth, which wasn't posted on the main Sims channel, but yeah, it shows off kind of like the Grim Reapers working as Grim Turns, and it shows that Ghost Sims can also work as Grim Turns too. And there's new outfits, like you see this like purple outfit with skulls and designs. It is confirmed that you can become the Grim Reaper himself. They also did mention that you can become employee of the month. And yeah, the trailer kind of just shows off kind of like a day-to-day life as a Grim Turn. They're practicing on a dummy, trying to basically like reap the soul, and then this gross Grim Turn ends up going to a couple's house, and I think he starts rizzing her up. I don't know if that's like her family member or whoever, but like they're literally rizzing up a dead person that's a ghost, which is kind of funny. And of course they're at a bar because you can't have too many bars. You can't have too many bars in the Sims 4. But yeah, I like the look of like the Grim Turn stuff. Again, this is an active career that you can become, again, the Grim Reaper, which is kind of insane. I'm hoping that we do get different types of outfits, so it's not just like this purple. Obviously there'll probably be different swatches, but yeah, it'll be nice to customize how a Grim Reaper will look. But yeah, this is very promising. Again, I've said this in my previous videos. This pack looks like it's actually going to give expansion pack energy. Now on Twitter, SimGuru Morgan posted saying, curious if anyone is recognizing some of these Sims. So on the cover art, we see 4 different people. We see the Grim Reaper himself. We see a woman who looks very young, another dude who looks like a teenager, and we see another older guy with like really cool mustache and beard and like hairstyle. Again, I have to say the male cast is looking pretty strong. Now, before we get onto the Sims, the outfits do kind of look similar to what we got with Crystal Creations and also Realm of Magic. So I know some people have been noticing kind of like some similarities with that. I'm not gonna lie, it does look like the same style, so I kind of do see that. I'm not really a fan of this type of clothing, if I'm being honest, but I get that it's trying to fit the theme of the pack. But I really do like the male hairstyles, the beard, the mustache, like even the sunglasses. Yeah, really cool. Now SimGuru Morgan followed up by saying, hint, only one of them is new, but I'm loving the glow up on the other 2. Grim is Grim, obviously. Now if you look closely, Grim Reaper has his hand on one of the Sims, the younger Sim. A lot of people on Twitter have been saying that this is Olive, Spectre, and Nervous Subject. Now with the Sims 2, there was like I think 3 or 4 different worlds. One of them was Pleasant View. I forgot what the other one was, but I know there was like Romeo and Juliet in that one. And then there was Strange Town. Now, Strange Town had a lot of strange stuff going on. That was so bad, and that's why I never really played it. I just never really liked the storylines, but they're really cool and fun. And I know there's like a lot of ties to like Bella Goth missing, and like apparently the real Bella Goth was like in Strange Town. Again, I could have this all wrong, but yeah, what I remember with Ophelia was she was like a widow, and apparently her backstory was she killed basically all her husbands. I think only one of them died of natural causes, And she did that so she could have an excuse to meet the Grim Reaper. Because like we all know, whenever a sim dies, the Grim Reaper will show up. And that was her chance to basically raise him up. And she successfully did, and she had a kid. Fast forward, you have Nervous Subject. So obviously the Grim Reaper dipped. It wasn't like a long-lasting relationship. Like, he basically did his thing and then he just left. And again, I don't know if her plan was to like have a kid with Grim Reaper so like she could be reminded of him, or maybe like her getting pregnant was just an accident. But yeah, she wasn't taking care of Nervous Subject, she was neglecting him, and then social services showed up and took him away. Then at a certain point, I don't know if he's like a teen or a kid, he gets adopted by the Beaker family. And the Beaker family consists of Loki Beaker and Circe Beaker, I don't know. Now these guys are apparently crazy scientist people, and they actually use Nervous Subject as a subject. They like test on him. I know like there was this item in the Sims 2 that like you can use to basically like torture Sims. I don't know how it really works besides obviously clicking a Sim to go in it and get like, you know, tested on. I don't know like the benefits to that, but yeah, they basically were using that on Nervous Subject. So it's a pretty dark storyline for the Nervous Subject character, and obviously like his mom, Philia. And I know she did have a niece, after searching stuff, I think her name was Olive. Now I'm assuming the other dude that's like the new sim that she was referring to is the Ichabod Spectre guy. That was her one husband who died of natural causes. I'm assuming that's him, but honestly I could be totally wrong. Now based off all this stuff, if this is true and these are these characters, I think a new feature will be the fact that we can woohoo with the Grim Reaper and have like Grim Reaper kids, and they'll have like special traits. Because that's already a thing with Father Winter from Seasons. Like if you hook up with Santa Claus and get pregnant by him, you can get a Father Winter's baby trait. And what that does is whenever you complete a want, it doubles the satisfaction points by 50%. So like there's a benefit for sleeping with Father Winter. So I'm assuming they're gonna have something like that with the Grim Reaper. Again, the fact that he has his hand on Nervous Subject is a sign that they have some type of like relationship for sure. Now, one thing I haven't seen a lot of people talk about, and I don't know if because they don't want to start controversy, but I'm gonna say it. Besides them looking obviously younger, I think Nervous Subject obviously looks like a teen here. He's like black. Now in the older games he's white. It's not a big issue, but it is kind of like, okay, like that's very interesting that they went with that, because like for the most part they don't really change Sims colors when they like remake Sims in like different Sims games. I could be wrong. I know they'll like make them like kind of lighter or darker, but like this is obviously like a black Sim. But yeah, comment down below for people who have played the old games, like how do you guys feel about that? Do you guys think they should like make him like Caucasian, or do you not care? I know some people are gonna argue, well, this is like a different universe, because for those who don't know, the Sims 4 universe takes place in like an alternate like reality. It's not the same timeline as the Sims 2, Sims 3, and Sims 1. And then they also tease new urns coming to the base game. So we have one for the mermaids. This is the urn, and then the tombstone. And apparently it doesn't matter if you were like a mermaid or whatever, you can choose what type of tombstone or urn that you want for your Sim. So if you want a normal Sim to have the mermaid tombstone because you just like the design, the look, you can do that, which is pretty cool. I don't know why it took them so long to like add mermaid tombstones and urns. I thought that was already in the game. Again, I don't play with Island Living. I think Island Living is complete shit. Now on Twitter, the English streamer posted saying, not so secretly hoping Zodiac Signs are coming to the base game update before Life and Death drops. But this was immediately shut down by SimGuru and Morgan, who said they're not doing this in a pack or with the upcoming update. So Zodiac Signs are not confirmed to be coming. I know I saw a few people like kind of guessing like, are we gonna get Zodiac Signs? But they're basically saying no, it's not coming. And lastly, the Sims did post saying the story continues. Tune in Thursday, October 17th at 8 a.m. PT for the Sims for Life and Death gameplay trailer. And of course, guys, I will be live streaming on Thursday, 10:30 EST time. Yeah, I am hoping with this gameplay trailer we kind of see how everything works. Again, a lot of people are very nervous if this pack is going to work, especially with like the funeral stuff, because again, we don't want another repeat of the My Wedding Stories disaster with weddings and stuff. But honestly, it's the Sims 4. You have to expect the bare minimum with this type of game. But yeah, with that being said, this is all the information for today. If you guys made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. This has been your boy Superior Simmer. Stay cool, stay awesome, stay simming, and have a good day.